channel, or welcome if you are new. If you're new around here, I'm Hannah May and I make all kinds of content, honestly. I feel like I do a little bit of everything on here, from makeup to Q&As, vlogs, challenge videos, pretty much anything I like the sound of or that I enjoy watching myself. But for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I created this smoky eye look right here. So if you're excited to see how I created this look and perhaps try a similar look yourself, then be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up to let me know. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here and turn on post notifications so you never miss one of my uploads. And yeah, be sure to let me know in the comments at the end of the video what you think of the finished look up close. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the makeup look. Okay, so first I'm going to be starting with primer, obviously. So I am using the Becca First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresh Primer. It just looks like this. This is one of my favourites. So I'm just going to pop that on the back of my hand. Need a mirror. And then I'm just going to dot it all over my face and blend it out. I say this every time I use this primer, but it smells amazing. I feel like it's kind of sweet, kind of fruity. I don't really know how to explain it, but it smells incredible. Okay, primer done. Next, I'm going to jump straight into the eyes, as if you've seen pretty much any of my other makeup videos on my channel, you will know I typically start with my eye makeup. And because this look is more of a smoky eye, I feel like it's best to start with the eyes in case any of the darker shadows or anything like that fall out. Then I'm not ruining my makeup, I can just clean up afterwards. So I'm going to start by priming my eyes, and to do this I just use a concealer. So I'm just using the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Concealer. This is just in the shade Ivory, and I'm just going to pop that on my lids and then blend it out with this little Real Techniques Miracle Eraser Sponge, I think this is. I've had these for quite a while, hence why they're a tad grubby, but they just do really well for getting like the eye area. So I'm going to do that. And then sometimes if I feel like I need a little bit more coverage, I'll just add a little bit more. Okay, I think that is the best I'm gonna get. So now I'm gonna set that with some powder, and I'm just gonna use the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Let's be honest, I have 3 of these and they all look like this. So I think I need to get a new one at some point, but I just don't see the point in getting a new one at the moment when I'm not really wearing makeup. But yeah, to set my eyes with the powder, I'm going to be using the Real Techniques blush brush. I just find this is nice for the eye area because it's slightly tapered. So I'm just gonna pop that on there to set it ready for the eyeshadow to blend on top. And then once I'm nicely set, it is time to start the eyes. So for the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using literally just one palette, and that is this Iconic London palette. This is the Day to Slay eyeshadow palette, and it just looks like this. It is absolutely gorgeous. There is such a beautiful array of shades in here. I can definitely see why it's called the Day to Slay palette. There is literally something in here for everyone. There are shades for every occasion, whether it's daytime, everyday kind of natural looks, or a more bold, out there, nighttime look. Like, there's literally a shade here for everything. But I am going to be starting with this shade right here, which is Ultimate Tan. And I'm going to be taking, where's my brush? And I'm going to be taking the Spectrum B07 Tall Crease Brush for this. This is a limited edition design of this brush from Glossybox. But yeah, so I'm just going to dip in there with that brush and pop that in my crease. not gonna lie, originally this wasn't the brush I used for this look, but I've lost my favourite Kylie brush, so we're having to make do. But I must admit, this is a really good brush. It blends really, really well, and of course the fact that it's a crease brush, it has the perfect shape for getting in my crease. Okay, transition shade done. Now for the fun part. So now is where we start dipping into the bolder shades. So using the same brush, next I'm going to take this shade right here, which is Deep Soul. And I'm going to swatch this for you guys because I don't really know how to explain it. It's kind of just like a deep brown shade, I want to say. I don't know why I thought it had kind of a purple hue to it. I really don't think it does. But anyway, it's kind of just like a dark brown shade. So I feel like if you're like me and you're not quite confident enough to try a smoky eye with more of a black or grey kind of shade, then this is a good start. So I'm just going to dip in there, like I said, with the same brush and just start in my crease and work it into my outer corner. I feel like this brush, it's blending really nicely, but I feel like it's also blending a little bit too much into my crease, if that makes sense. Like I kind of want it fully blended slightly out of the crease as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a really good brush. I think it's probably just me, the fact that I'm not used to using this brush. Like I said, I'm used to using my Kylie brush, but it is blending really nicely. I feel like it just looks a little bit terrifying because I don't have any face makeup on right now. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave that there. So now we have our smokiness, shall we say. Next, we're going to fill in the rest of the lid that we have left. So to do that, I'm going to be taking this shade right here, which is Velvet Crush. Again, I will swatch this for you guys. I don't think Blaze wants to be on camera. So that is just what Velvet Crush looks like. I feel like it's kind of a brownish shimmery shade. I feel like maybe this is where I got the purple hue from. I think it maybe does have like a pinky purple shimmer kind of reflect to it. So I'm just going to take that on my finger and pop it on this section of my lid that has nothing on it right now. I just find shimmer shades apply so much easier with your finger. I feel like I can just get in a little bit more precisely. Okay, so now we have our shimmer on, and next I'm going to go in with actually another shimmer. So I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I'm going to be going into the shade Bronze Bay right here, and I'm just going to be popping that over top of Velvet Crush as it just adds a bit of a lighter shimmer, so it's not super smoky. And then if I feel like I need just a little bit of extra Velvet Crush to kind of blend them out, then I will add a little bit extra of that so that they're nicely blended. Okay, I feel like that's okay. So as you can see now, it just has a little bit of a gold shimmer to it, which I feel like, since Velvet Crush and Deep Soul are kind of similar shades, just breaks it up a little bit. So okay, I feel like I need just a little bit more Bronze Bay. Okay, so now I'm going to leave the eyes there for now, and we're going to go on to the face makeup. So for my face, I am going back in with the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Concealer, and I'm just going to pop this all over my face and blend it out with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. Again, this looks slightly grubby. I did get more sponges in the Glossybox Advent Calendar, but I didn't see the point in swapping until I'm actually wearing makeup more consistently again. So I'm just sticking to this one yet, as I haven't tried the other ones. I feel like I need a smaller mirror for this, so that it's not like covering my face too much. But yeah, so I'm just going to pop this on and blend it out. I feel like I don't really have a technique when it comes to concealer. I'm just a kind of slap it on and blend it out kind of gal. I feel like I'm kind of running out. Oh no, please laugh. Okay, now to blend. Definitely think I'm running out. I do have another one in my makeup bag, and I'm wondering if I've picked up the one that I thought was the more full one, and I'm wondering if I've actually picked up the more empty one. Oh well, it'll do. Okay, I'm going to grab the other one in my makeup bag and just see if it can do a bit better. Yep, that already looks better. I think I picked up the one that I thought was the most full, and I think it might actually be the empty one. Feels weird putting makeup on when I've not worn it in so long. It's like I tried to play around with my makeup the other day, and everything I tried just kind of looked terrible, and I was like, I feel like through lockdown and all of that situation, I guess, I feel like I've lost the ability to do new makeup looks. Like, does anybody else feel like that right now? Okay, so now I've finished my concealer on my face, I'm just going to take it down my neck, and I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to blend it out. Again, I don't really have a technique with this, I just kind of slap it on and blend it out. And then once I've done that with the brush, I like to kind of go over it if I feel like I need to with just a little bit more, and use the same Miracle, why can I never say it? And use the same Miracle complexion sponge just to extra blend it out, I guess. Just make sure it's all even. Okay, concealer done, so now it's time for powder. So I'm going to be going back in with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques powder brush and just popping that all over my face and down my neck. I have powder all over my jeans right now. And then I just like to take my Real Techniques blush brush and go in under the eyes. I feel like, again, because this is slightly tapered, it just does better at powdering under the eyes than the powder brush, as obviously the powder brush is quite big and fuzzy. So now the powder is done, next I'm going to do my bronzer. So I'm using my all-time fave, which is the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I'm just going to be taking the Real Techniques multitask brush for this. Need a mirror. And I'm just going to pop this just kind of under my cheekbones and around up over my temples and slightly onto my forehead. And then I'm just going to take the Real Techniques powder brush again, and I'm just going to pop some bronzer along my jawline and down my neck just to kind of even it out. Okay, so next is blush, and I'm going to be taking the Beauty Crop Stargazing Blush Duo. This is in Orion Glow. And it just looks like this. Super pretty packaging. And then, if I can open it up, inside just looks like this. And I'm going to be taking this pink shade right here. And I'm just going to take it on my Real Techniques blush brush. And I'm just going to pop it from the apples of my cheeks up. I'm going in super lightly with this as it's kind of a bolder blush shade, I guess. But it is still nice and buildable, which is always nice. Okay, I feel like that's enough blush. So next we have highlighter, and I feel like when I originally did this look, I used the Zoeva Screen Queen palette. But today I think we're going to try something new. So I got this for Christmas. It is just a Becca highlighting kit, and it has a liquid and a powder highlight in it. And I feel like we're going to go with the powder highlight and try it, as I haven't really worn makeup since Christmas, so I haven't tried this. So what shade is this in? Okay, the liquid is in the shade Passion, I think. And the powder that I have right here is in the shade Opal. So this is actually the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. So this is actually the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Highlighter. And as I said, it's in the shade Opal. It just looks like this. Just do a little swatch. So I don't know how well you'll see that, but that right there is just what it looks like. Really, really shimmery. I'm really excited to try this. So I'm going to be taking my Kylie Cosmetics large angled blending brush for this, and I just kind of use the tip of the angled part for highlighter. Oh, it even has a tiny cute little mirror. And I'm just going to dip into that and use the tiny little mirror to pop that on my cheekbones. That is so pigmented. I've wanted to try Becca highlighters for the longest time. So I was very glad when I put this on my Christmas list and I got it for Christmas. That is stunning. It's so pigmented as well. I don't know how well you'll see it, but look at that reflection. That is so pigmented. I love the tiny little mirror as well, it's really cute. So now for nose highlight, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Metallic Flare Highlighter. This is in the shade White Gold. And I'm going to be taking my Spectrum A10 Small Fan Brush to apply this, as I feel like this brush just gives a more subtle effect. And I'm just going to pop that down the bridge of my nose and just along the tip. And then I think I'm going to pop just a little bit on the Cupid's bow right there. And I didn't use a mirror to do that, so I'm not going to check that that looks okay. Yep, I like how that looks. Okay, so now we're moving back onto the eyes for the finishing touches. So I'm going back into the iconic Day to Slay palette. And next I'm going to be taking this shade right here, this beautiful shimmer, which is Champagne Chic. And I'm just going to be taking that on my Real Techniques base shadow brush that I used earlier. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of that just under my brow bone. I'm guessing Chase must be dreaming about something really nice because his tail just randomly started wagging. Oops, I just got shimmery eyeshadow in my brow. I think I went a little bit too intense on that. But oh well, there's nothing I can do about it now. So, brow highlight done. I feel like I went a little bit too heavy, but it's fine. It looks cute. In fact, I think I'm going to take a little bit of powder and just try to kind of de-shimmer some of that. Okay, it'll be fine. So now we're going to do the inner corner highlight, and I'm going to be using this stunning shimmer shade right here, which is Peach Fizz. And I'm going to be using my Kylie Cosmetics small eyeshadow brush, as this is the perfect size for getting in like the inner corner and little areas of the eyes for little details. So I'm just going to dip in with that and pop that on my inner corner. Just to kind of lighten up the look a little bit, as we have quite a dark look going on. Okay, inner corner highlight done. So that means we have finished the eyeshadow. So next is mascara. And I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Lash Freak mascara. This is a mini version that I got for my birthday last year. But what I absolutely love about this is the mascara brush has two completely different sides. Let me just wipe it off to show you. So as you can see at the bottom, that is just kind of like your typical mascara brush. But then on the top, if I get in real close, it just has a tiny section that doesn't go the full length of the wand, which I really, really love because it's perfect to get the lower lashes. So I am going to pop some of this on. I absolutely love this mascara. It makes my lashes look amazing. I definitely want to buy a full-size version of this when this runs out. And like I said, I love that it has the smaller side that really grabs lower lashes easier without smudging it all over my lower lash line. I think I actually first tried this mascara in my birthday vlog last year. What was I just saying about not getting it on my lower lash line? And now I've got it on my lower lash line. But that was me, not the wand. And I've done it again. It's typical, isn't it? I was just saying how easy it was and then it goes wrong. Okay, lashes are done. So this is just what the eyes look like now that I have mascara on. Okay, so next up, of course, would normally be the lip. But the first time I wore this look, I actually left it like this and I left my lip bare. And I do really like how that looks because obviously the eye is the main feature. But today I do want to try a lipstick with it. So for Christmas, I got the Too Faced Christmas Snuggles and Melted Kisses lipstick set. So this is just what it looks like. As you can see, there are 4 completely different shades. So we have Hot Toddy, which is kind of a reddish purple shade. I apologise if my descriptions of these aren't the best. I'm really bad at describing shades and stuff. Then we have Candy Cane, which is kind of like your classic Christmas red. Then we have Sugar Cookie, which is more of a nude shade. And then Caramel Apple, which has kind of like a caramel, I don't want to say orangey, but kind of brownish red tone to it. And then it has like little swatches of each shade on the back. And I feel like I want to try Sugar Cookie, which is this one. Kind of like a pinkish beigey nude. But yes, I think I'm going to try that one, as I haven't tried these since I got them at Christmas. So I figured why not try them for a makeup video. So I'm just going to apply that. We'll see how I do because I'm not very good at applying lipsticks without a liner. Okay, it's kind of runny. Yeah, I've never tried Too Faced lipsticks. I've wanted to for a while, but obviously they are slightly pricey. Okay, application really isn't the best. it's a little bit messy. I think I'm going to have to take some concealer and just clean it up a little bit. It seems to be drying down nicely though, which I love in a liquid lipstick. I love when they dry down matte really quickly. Okay, that's the best I'm gonna get. So now I'm just gonna grab a bigger mirror just to see the lipstick in full with the look. I feel like I maybe slightly prefer it with a bare lip, but I do really like this shade with it. It's drying down nicely. It's a really beautiful shade, and I do feel like it goes really, really well with the look. So finally is setting spray. So I'm just using my go-to Kylie Cosmetics Illuminating Setting Spray from her 2019 holiday collection, I want to say. It must have been because I didn't order any last year. And I'm just going to spritz that all over. Probably use way too much of that stuff. Just help it dry down. Okay, so now the look is complete. So this is the finished smoky eye look with the nice pretty nude lip. I absolutely love how this turned out. Obviously with the Becca highlighter and the Too Faced lipstick, I tried two products that I've not tried yet, and I really love how they go with this look. So yeah, that is the look complete, which brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up to let me know, and let me know in the comments what you think of this look and if it's a look you would wear yourself. Don't forget to subscribe right over here if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications so that you never miss an upload, as obviously with lockdown and everything, I don't really know when I'm uploading. I don't have a schedule at the moment. And if you're new around here or you just like to check out more videos from my channel, there will be 2 videos or a video on a playlist linked just over here. So be sure to click on one of those right now. I'll give you just a second to decide. Awesome, if you're still here at the end of this video, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you very soon for another video. Mwah! Bye guys!